Elton John gives Britney Spears fans what they've been waiting for since 2016, new music from the singer. For the first time since she is no longer under guardianship, Spears can be heard on a new song. It's a tentative return, as John's backing vocalist. But it begs the question, will she perform again? Britney Spears and Elton John have a huge hit within a day with their song Hold Me Closer, Spears' first new music since the end of her father's stifling curatorship. The single is #1 in the iTunes download list in 40 countries, but reviewers think it is 3 times bad. For 13 years, Britney's father Jamie had complete control over his daughter. She was not allowed to go anywhere without permission and lived on a budget that he determined. At the end of last year, the chains fell off. Britney, 40, was finally free. Will I ever get on stage again? I don't know, Spears said herself in June 2021. I'm having a good time now. I'm going through a lot of changes, she added. That seems to be the tentative conclusion for her career. Spears does what she feels like. And who knows, one day that will be on stage again, or more than backing vocals. But not for now. Until now, she mostly celebrated on Instagram, where she shared one nude photo after another just because she could do it. She married her great love Sam Asghari and danced in films, but one thing was still missing: new music. Today, 6 years after her last new work, the time has come. Hold Me Closer follows the same recipe as Cold Heart, the hit that Elton John, 75, scored last year with Dua Lipa and for which several songs by the singer were mixed together. This time it is a combination of Tiny Dancer, The One and Don't Go Breaking My Heart. The formula is still a success, at least, in the charts. Several reviewers don't like to hear it. To start with, the usually strict The Guardian is enthusiastic. The newspaper speaks of a reborn star and praises Britney's characteristic voice, which in 2022 is still as characteristic as ever. Moreover, you can hear the freedom. When Britney sings, yeah, she sounds really happy and no longer like a robot. She seems to want to remind everyone that she was a singer first, before she became world famous, before there was controversy and before she almost died. The other newspapers seem to have heard a different song. If I were to listen to this without knowing who is singing with Elton and having to guess who it is, Britney wouldn't even be in the first 5 names, Metro UK wrote. The newspaper hopes that subsequent singles contain more of Britney's identity, but still gives 3 stars, 1 less than The Guardian. The Times and The Telegraph can't take more than 1 star off. The most useless pop song ever, headlines the latter in an inexorable review. The newspaper had hoped that the combination of 2 icons would become a kind of 1 + 1 = 3, but calls the result a disposable song. Because of the way their voices are mixed, this reviewer barely recognizes Britney. What's left is a kind of hybrid person, Sir Elton Spears. This is the musical equivalent of digging in the fridge for leftovers to warm up. Reheat me baby one more time, the newspaper refers to Britney's well-known lyrics. The Times jokes with another hit. Oops, we did this again and ruined a song. At least the record wasn't ruined by a bad producer. Britney was closely involved in how her voice would sound on the end result, according to the makers. Spears is happy about it and John is proud. I'm praying that this will give her the confidence to go into the studio and make songs again, he says. And to realize that she's really good. Britney Spears' return has celeb friends Lil Nas X and Paris Hilton cheering her comeback. We wish her all the best.
I've had tons of opportunities, Oprah, interviews, to go on a platform and share hardships or just really anything that's going on in my mind. I don't want any of it. For me, it's beyond a sit-down, proper interview. Remember the first day he said, I'm Britney Spears and I'm calling the shots. There were over 200 paparazzi outside my house videotaping me through a window of an ambulance holding me down. How did they get away with it and what the did I do to deserve that? The Free Britney campaign came out with all the pink t-shirts. I saw it on a lot of the morning shows. But the whole thing that made it really confusing for me is these people are on the street fighting for me, but my sister and my mother aren't doing anything. If you're a weird, introvert, oddball like me, who feels alone a lot of the time, and you needed to hear a story like this today so you don't feel alone. Know this, my life has been far from easy and you're not alone.